first round presented by Starry. Jared, priority number one for you guys in this series, slowing down Ja Morant. That's your assignment. How do you think you're doing so far?
I think we're doing a good job. The goal is to keep him out of the paint. We got to pick him up in transition and load. And I think we did a good job of that to start. But yeah, we got to keep going for the rest of the game.
Coach Ham said that you came to him and said that you wanted the challenge of guarding Ja. How come?
This is what I live for. I want those matchups every single night. You know, I feel like I do a great job of slowing the best players down, and I think that's one of my biggest impacts on this team. So for me to go out here and try to limit the best players and not let them get comfortable, and I think I can do a good job of that. So yeah, I went up to Ham and said I wanted this assignment.
Thank you, Jared. Good luck.
Yeah, thank you.
Mike?
All right, Lisa. That one goes down a three-pointer. He's not huffing and puffing in his interview because he's out of shape. He plays as hard as anybody in the NBA, Jared Vanderbilt.
He's a great addition from an energy, effort standpoint.
That shot won't count. The foul on the screen set. Schroeder helping out Jackson. There's Vanderbilt. Just turned 24. He's one of 6 kids from Houston, Texas. This is his 4th NBA team. A second-round pick out of Kentucky. Was traded right away to Denver, played briefly in Denver, a year and a half at Minnesota, then with Utah, and then got traded here. And he has been a great fit for this Laker team.
And in a league where it's dominated with perimeter guys that can take over games by taking and making shots and making plays, when you see the contact on Dylan Brooks, you need guys that defensively can take the responsibility of slowing guys down. You have Schroeder, and now you have Vanderbilt, who's exceptional at doing just that.
And I don't even know anybody that's ever coached him, but he just looks low maintenance. Like, comes in, great attitude, accept whatever you have for him, start, finish, off the bench or out of the rotation. And I think trying to find those guys that can also help, because you're going to always have high maintenance, high performing stars. You got to have some low maintenance dudes.
That's even in the TV world.
Yep. And looks are deceiving. People think you're low maintenance.
I just want non-sugar-free mints, please. It's not that hard.
They're trying to say they don't have them in Memphis.
Come on, man.
James goes inside, the reverse. Beautiful shot off the glass. Second field goal for LeBron James. Lakers up by 6. They've led by as many as 10. Desmond Bain right down the lane. Layup blocked by Hachimura, but a foul called. I think they would call it on Schroeder reaching in. The Grizzlies want a goaltend. Scott Foster checking.
It looked like a good block to me.
Oh, it's just going to be a 2-shot foul. Let's see.
Looks like a good block.
Yes. Good block. Schroeder, by the way, just picked up his 3rd foul. 3 fouls in 6 minutes.
And he talked his way into remaining in the game. And that, to me, always very interesting, the dynamic between how much you trust a player. I don't really believe in foul trouble that much anyway, so I don't think it's any gamble to keep a guy on the bench in the game. But I think it's interesting that he was able, D'Angelo Russell went up to the scorer's table and then was brought back.
You're not talking your way into staying in the game with 3 fouls and 10 minutes going to second. If you're playing for me.
Well, Schroeder, by the way, they've got a long-term relationship. When Schroeder started in Atlanta, Ham was an assistant coach, and that was his guy back then. He was glad to have him come and join him in L.A. Beasley misses. Brooks the rebound. Here comes Jones.
And we see D'Angelo Russell back at the scorer's table ready to be inserted.
Brooks can't connect. Troy Brown the rebound. James the crossover, gets inside, powers in, can't get up the full, fight for the rebound. Jackson lost it. Hachimura right there and puts it back up and in.
Who's going to rebound the ball when Jaren Jackson goes to block?
James blocks it off the backboard. Here comes Hachimura. Coast to coast, shot won't go, but a foul as bodies go flying all over the place. Jackson and Hachimura, good effort from both teams.
How about the chase down by LeBron James? This late, this great, comes out of nowhere. Perfect timing. We've seen that movie before.
And the sequel's never as good as the original.
38 years old in his 20th year in the NBA. He's got a real pop in his step here this afternoon. Our DraftKings Sportsbook now has live same-game parlays. Download the app. Use promo code SPLASH when you sign up. Today's predictions question, which team will be up at halftime? Right now, Lakers lead by 7. Make it 8. Hachimura, nice job off the bench. 16 bench points already for the Lakers, who have yet to turn the ball over.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say I got the Lakers up and halftime.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Hachimura picking up his second foul.
I'm watching so many people go up to Dennis Schroeder on the bench to, talk him, keep him engaged. You guys understand, you got 3 fouls. You're too valuable to pick up a fourth, especially when we have to defend John Morant.
Side-to-side swipe as Brown picks it up. Well, sometimes Russell finishes, sometimes Schroeder finishes. A lot of different combinations for Darvin Ham. They're already in the penalty.
And sometimes a guy just needs to be able to blow off steam for a count. He's probably as upset with himself as he is with being taken out of the game.
I don't think he's upset with himself.
He should be. Let me be upset for him then. Because as you said, I love his ball pressure, his tenacity, his speed. He's got basketball courage. I'm clapping for you too, Dennis. See you in the second half.
Bane hit some free throws. Memphis taking more free throws so far than LA. During the season, regular season, Lakers #1 in the NBA in free throws attempted per game, and their opponents, they were #1 in the NBA in opponents' fewest free throw attempts. LeBron James listening in.
I'll say it again. Guy goes over into a huddle.
Here we go.
Anything should be able to happen to him.
Well, Brooks just picked up his 3rd foul, so he's going to sit down.
And that's off the ball. And those are, now they have Desmond Bane guarding him. They just don't have a lot unless they want to go to the rookie Roddy, who has the body type to be able to maybe guard James.
But you also have to understand how the game is being called from a referee standpoint, and as a player, make the proper adjustments.
By the way, Brooks fouled out 6 times this year. He was 7th in the NBA in free throw, in personal fouls per game. Jaren Jackson, #1. Russell, shot no good, but a foul. Grizzlies doing a lot of reaching in. That's something they talked about. Taylor Jenkins was telling us before the game that this week they talked about what did they learn from last year's second-round playoff loss against Golden State. And one of the things they discussed was reaching in and fouling and getting in foul problems and how it has such an impact on the game.
And that starts with John Morant. John Morant has to be better on the ball because you look at the team they have. They've got 2 point guards, Bane and Kennard, along with Jaren Jackson Jr. If they get beat off the dribble, they have no chance if Jackson rotates over to rebound the ball.
Take a timeout. Lakers by 7.